Hey everyone, Silent here. Welcome back to another episode of Decidedly Vanilla Season 5. It is episode 23, and we're starting off this episode over here at the beautiful builds that are popping up around Worldspawn. Honestly, such amazing decorations, like this aquarium is wonderful as well. There's even some fishies in there. Really cool. And actually quite a few Halloween decorations have popped up around Worldspawn as well. So I figured we would restock our in-ship shop over there, over yonder, and check out these decorations at the beginning of this episode as well. So it was just thundering, and I did just give myself a charge creeper, obviously killed it for the skull, and one of the zombies in the area kind of picked him up. And I think this guy looks amazing. He's kind of funny. He's now named Trick or Treat, and this is basically just like his Halloween costume, I think. I'll probably set up like a little stand right here for like giving out treats, maybe like cake and cookies, or just like rotten flesh and spider eyes. It is Trick and Treat after all. But yeah, let's head around Worldspawn because there's actually quite a few wonderful little decorations. I think one of them is right here. Yeah, this like little shack right here is fantastic. This is built by Daphne Elaine, who's a wonderful builder. And this thing is just beautiful. Like, we got this little phantom guy in here. He's selling his different wares, and this is a Build-A-Skelly kit. Okay, that's pretty good. Is any of this other stuff named? Okay, Build-A-Skelly kit, cool. I like it a lot. This thing right here, oh, this is actually just an ice shop. Pay what you want, gems or quartz preferred. That is kind of cool, actually. It doesn't take up much room. We might do something like this for our gold, actually. That could be fun, because we have a lot of gold that I want to sell. There's also this, used coffins for sale. Used coffins? Alrighty. Okay, there's actually someone in here as well. Okay, fantastic. And then there's some more stuff over here as well. Okay, yeah, BJW, RIP, man, RIP. Yeah, ran over by an RV. This is kind of gruesome. It's like blood and guts and gore everywhere. Oh man, RIP. Just on the way to our shop, there's like a whole bunch of different attractions. It's wonderful. And then, oh man, it just keeps getting more gruesome. We got a guillotine, Goratine? I don't know, Goratine. Yeah, there we go, Goratine. But I think that is all of the decorations out spawn. I guess I'll look around a little bit more. But okay, yeah, so I didn't find any other decorations around spawn, but that is perfectly fine because all of this stuff is amazing. It seriously looks pretty awesome. And we're definitely gonna set up like a little trick-or-treat stand inside the main end portal room. Can we make it? We can't, of course not, I never can. Oh, hello there. Oh, what is this? I do not know about this. What is this? Schnick's End Depot? Oh, hold on now. Do we have some competition? What is going on here? The official deed of the end? Deed of the... Oh, wait. The official deed to the end. Sorry, I'm in too much of a mood for Halloween. I read it as dead. Deed to the end. Original by Schnick's. Okay, hold on. We're just going to read this real quick. The official deed to the end, by possessing this deed, entitles you to full control of the end. TNC do apply. Terms and conditions, I presume. Having this deed in your possession gives you full ownership of the end dimension. You may set any rules you want goes on what goes on in the end dimension. Anyone who does not abide by these rules will be taken to end court. Yes, that's a thing now. Where the punishment will be decided by the current owner of the end. Rules to the end entitlement book. Rule 1, the end is owned by whoever possesses the book. That's a lot of S's. Does possesses really have that many S's? Okay, cool. Rule 2, the book must not be hidden. It must be on display at all times. If the book is taken by another member, then they become the owner of the end. Oh, the end. Oh, well, okay, huh. Each new owner must build a new case for the book to be displayed in. Rule 5, all issues around end disputes will be settled in the end court. The judge is to be decided by the deputies. The book cannot be destroyed. So it sounds like if the book is taken by another member, then they become the owner of the end. Did we just like become the owner of the end? I mean, that sounds pretty cool. Huh. This is brand new to me. I have not seen anything about this. It might be total spoilers, but this video is going out in like 5 days, so hopefully it's not spoilers. Judges' quarters. Okay. Not decorated, moving on. This looks really awesome, actually. I love the use of stone and acacia. Like, this is pretty cool. What do we got going on back here? I presume just end stone and random end wares. Okay, I thought it was like an end shop. This is not a competition then. This is more of just like I steal the book and then become the owner of the end. Fantastic. I'll have to talk to Schnick's about that, but It seems like if we have to build a display case for the book after we steal it, then we could set up some really challenging parkour and like just get away with doing that and become the permanent ruler of the end dimension. Mwahaha. But that is actually really cool. I love that build. Like that's a perfect little place for it as well. Really hidden, and like you won't really find it unless you fail at trying to go to our shop, which is just wonderful promotion for our shop. Fantastic. But while we're in here, do we have any more profits? Okay, we got 2 diamonds in there, and then we have no more diamonds anywhere else. Cool beans. So I'm gonna set up a little display case for some dragon eggs, restock the elytras, and get some more shulker boxes in here as well. So it is now much later at night than I really anticipated because the server's actually been down for like all day today, which isn't the greatest thing ever, but I did get a little bit of work done, just not nearly as much as I was planning on getting done today. However, we do have a trick-or-treat shack up here now, so that's pretty wonderful. Got our guy in here as well. It's very similar to Daphne and Lane's, but much, much more ugly because I'm just not a builder. But I just kept it the same build palette, same build theme as well to make it not stand out super much because we already made one build over there that stands out a lot. Yeah, let's not do that again. So this thing is pretty much what it sounds like, a very simple trick and treat system. It's not big, it's not glorious, it's not glamorous, but it will get the job done for the server. And we just have a little bit of decorations around here, some cake, some cookies, some like fermented spider eyes, a little bit of legitimate jerky, very, very legitimate, definitely not human whatsoever. And then we have Beauty of 1,000 Witches, Strength of an Ox, and these are kind of just, you know, the opposite because welcome to Halloween, everything is weird. But this is like the main attraction right here. So the iron trapdoor is on purpose so that you can't open it, you can't get access to the dispenser at all. So step right up to get a trick or treat. Please remove all of your armor. That is very important for our tricks and treats to actually work properly. And then another sign, please press a button once. So lots of arrows pointing this way to get access to that little button right there. We made this very, very specifically like this, so that you have to come all the way against this trapdoor to actually press that button. Can't press it from anywhere else. Well, actually, I guess you can jump up there. I have to put another slab there to prevent that. But yeah, we're gonna have a whole bunch of random stuff in that dispenser. So let's go through our tricks and treats real quick. So our treats consist of a Loyalty 3, Fortune 3 book, a Mending book, block of diamond, block of gold, some Christmas in October, because you gotta have it, a charged creeper head if you're really lucky, a golden apple, and then also a coupon to The End Is Nigh, 1 free shulker box. So for our tricks, we have a few juicy things in here. So for our slap in the face tricks, we have a Mending book with Curse of Vanishing on it. That one is just amazing. We also have a Curse of Binding Protection 4 book. So a little bit of a sting from those ones because like, oh, you got a Mending book and oh, it has Curse of Vanishing. Oh, that's nice, thanks. I'm just gonna throw that in lava. So then if you're not so lucky, or if you're actually kind of lucky, then you'll just get a slowness potion for 4 minutes. That's not honestly too bad. If you're slightly less lucky, you'll get a poison 2 potion for 20 seconds. These actually hurt like a lot. They take you all the way down to half a heart. So you better hope our little shopkeeper here doesn't hit you and that there's no skeletons around or something. But if you're super duper unlucky, you'll get the bad Halloween costume, and this is why we're asking people to take off their armor, because a villager head with Curse of Binding on it is no fun. So we have a dispenser right here that will equip it to people, and I would have liked to make it actually a pumpkin with Curse of Binding, because that would have been so much more evil and so much more funny. But pumpkins with Curse of Binding are actually slightly broken in 1.13, so like you can put Curse of Binding on the normal pumpkins, just the plain old normal pumpkins, but you can't put binding on the carved pumpkins, and you can only equip the carved pumpkins. It's kind of a major facepalm, and they forgot to change some things over when they added the carved pumpkins to the game. So I went for a villager head, and that's about what we got. I'm now going to stock up our dispenser of all these tricks and treats, and you guys are just gonna have to go watch all of the other people's videos to see who gets what tricks and who gets what treats. Also, our new elytras for the shop this episode are gonna be hard to get, easy to lose, because Man, isn't that just ever so accurate for the elytra? And then a portable airplane, and that is a suggestion from our Discord server. Thank you guys very much for that suggestion. If you guys ever have any ideas or names, suggestions for items or elytras, let me know down in the comment section, and it might get named your suggestion. Oh my god, I can never do this parkour. And so it begins. So the next project for this episode is actually going to be decorating up our magnificently disgusting storage system. There's like granite and diorite and dirt everywhere. It is looking pretty terrible, and it is long overdue that we actually decorate this up. So that is going to be like the final project for this episode. Maybe we might also get this room decorated as well. I have no idea. It really depends on how long it takes me to build up all this stuff, but I think I'm going to work on the walls first, and just figuring out where the pillars are going to be going to make everything symmetrical. That's already an issue, because like if you have a pillar right there, then you have two chests on that side, it doesn't look symmetrical. It's problems. And this side has two pillars, or like two sets of chests. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of brain thinks and a lot of brain thonks as well, because nothing is perfectly symmetrical in this room. Well, not nothing, but a lot of it isn't. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let me get a little bit of work done on this, and I will bring you guys back. Just a little while later now, and I've been messing around with some decorations for this shulker box loading wall. It actually doesn't look too bad if you stand like right here and you don't see any of the other bricks below it or above it. Just pretend that there's a ceiling and a floor, and it actually does fit in pretty well. This bit right here looks a little bit weird with the stairs. I might just replace that out for a chest. Just put some chests in over here, because like that way it at least kind of matches the other side. I don't know. I'm not super happy with that. We might switch that out later. And then this pillar kind of has to go through our viewing chamber for the shulker box unloader, so we might replace that with just like some white glass or something. I don't know. These are mostly just decorative pillars anyway, so it is what it is. And then for this system right here, this actually looks like pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. The red nether brick behind these item frames looks pretty fantastic. I tried it with normal nether bricks. That was just way too dark. I tried it with the nether wart blocks as well. That was pretty just too bright and weird looking. I'm using it a little bit over here, but that actually kind of works as an accent block. And how I've actually been doing this is just putting it in my offhand, breaking the block, and then placing it really quickly. That way you don't have to mess with item frames popping off and flying everywhere, being a hassle, going through the sorting system. Not too bad, honestly. Really love the offhand. And this is more like it. It's actually starting to come together now. It's like actually half decent. We got all the walls in place. I decided to do just the normal nether brick in the corners just to give it a little bit of a accent, or like just a little bit of a difference from all the red on this side. And also we really needed a lot of like stairs and slabs to make all of this redstone over here work. And even then we can still see that one torch if we're standing just in the right spot. Not super happy with it, but it is what it is. And also I guess, yeah, that unloader right there matches up with that pillar, but this unloader over here doesn't, and I don't think we'll be able to fix that, so it's gonna be a little bit awkward, but things like that you just kind of gotta let go. We already need to move this loader back by a block, so it's not at center of that pillar, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna work on next. I think maybe the ceiling. I'm probably gonna leave the floor for last then, because I'm just not very confident with floors. I mean, have you seen the floor up in this place? It does not look very good. I mean, it's okay, but it definitely needs to be redone eventually. And now a proper amount of work has been done, so all of the walls in this place are looking fantastic. And then all of the ceiling is pretty much done as well. So it's not very interesting at this moment. I might put in like a little bit of a pattern with some quartz slabs, because it is very plain at the moment, but that is fine for now. Also been working on the floor just a tiny bit. This is absolutely 100% getting ripped up because it's kind of terrible. Although I do like this center like bone rib cage that we got going on. Honestly, that looks kind of cool. The addition of the chiseled quartz makes it look quite a bit better. Kind of reminds me of like one of those carved skulls. You guys might have seen those, like a carved cow skull. Not personally a fan of those. That's kind of weird, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. Carved bone, rather. So I need to figure out some lighting in here. I need to figure out just how to do this entire floor in general. Maybe just something like this in a diagonal pattern, and then we can put some carpet on top of this. Boom, 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 boom. And that's gonna look terrible, isn't it? Yes, it is. I'm a very slow and indecisive builder. This might actually take me a while to figure it out. But yeah, I think we definitely need to work on something far, far better than that. Just getting in the last little bits of the floor now, and I think it's turned out relatively okay. It's not the best thing ever. It is a little bit plain, but there we go. We got those things done. And yeah, so here it is. We do have the main thing in the center floor still, a little bit of an outline of the regular nether brick, and then kind of just filled in the rest with the red nether brick. Again, I'm really not quite sure what to do with the floor. I do want to add more to it. And then just thinking about this right now. Does that look terrible? Yes, it does. What am I thinking? Put that back. But yeah, I want to add more detail to the floor. Not sure what to do there. And I also want to add more detail to the ceiling. Still not sure what to do there, but I think I'll probably work on that next. So honestly, not too much has changed. I did add a few extra slabs to the ceiling just to give it a little bit more detail, but I'm kind of stuck for ideas on what to do for this at the moment. So maybe if you have any ideas, let me know down in the comment section, because I could certainly use them. I've been at this for like all day. It might not seem like it, but I'm just like an extraordinarily slow builder, like very, very, very slow. On an unrelated note, I have been working on the extra staircase up here, and not too much has gotten done so far, but by the time the next episode goes out, this should be done as well. Just a lot of off-camera building to actually get that done, but that should be like the finishing part to this room done as well. So a lot of decoration is getting done. Also, I need to repair that because we finally got rid of the little guy that was in there. But that is gonna do it for this episode, everyone. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope that you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video. If you got any ideas or what we can do in this room, please do let me know down below, because again, kind of stuck for ideas. I'm really not a builder person. And if you guys are new to the channel, maybe do consider subscribing as well, because I don't know, maybe you want to. Anyway, I'll see you guys down in the comment section and in the next video. And then there was silence.